guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly for those who don't know me, and if you are a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey. So we are now prepping our skin with Mayron Skin Prep, and I love this stuff because it's very lightweight and it's a nice barrier for special effects makeup if anybody's wondering, or just regular makeup if you want to use it for that. And I'm going in with a glue stick to start blocking off my eyebrows because girl, we do not need them for this tutorial. So I did this about 3 or 4 times depending on your thickness and texture of your eyebrows. You can get away with maybe 1 or 2 times. I technically do 3 times, I believe, in this tutorial just to get the smoothest I like, and I add a lot of glue, so don't be stingy, you guys. And now I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses retractable white pencil, and I'm going to start outlining where my nose is, where my patch is, where my sunflower is. And I drew some inspiration from my costume from Halloween last year. I was a scarecrow. And I actually did 2 different looks. I did a sunflower look, a glam sunflower look, and then I did like a traditional patched up scarecrow. So I actually am combining the 2 this year, and I actually saved my hat from last year, believe it or not, to actually do this tutorial because I was so mad because I didn't film it, and I was so mad at myself. So now here we are. So for today's eyeshadow look, I'm using all shadows from the Artistry palette from Morphe. And I'm using the shades Define Me, Sculpt, Cat Eye, and Spark. So right now I'm using Cat Eye to kind of define my crease. I use Sculpt and Define Me to kind of like, you know, as transition colors and to kind of diffuse them harsher colors. And I'm using Spark as my lid shade that you'll see in a second. So now I'm going to line my eyes with my Inglot number 77 liner. This is the best, creamiest, darkest eyeliner on the market, I promise you. And how do I know? Because everybody in the grandma knows that I am the cat eye queen. Get you some. So anyways, now I'm going back in and I'm just going to start drawing out my sunflower, and you know, I'm just making basic petals around where I want them to kind of lay on my face. Now I'm going to go under my under eye and kind of smudge in some of that cat eye underneath my waterline just to kind of give it a little bit more drama. And now we're going to start carving out, well, not carving out, drawing out our mouth. I kind of wanted this to be a little twisted piece, like a little bit scary with a little bit of beauty. So it's kind of like best of both worlds, where it's beautiful to look at the same time. It's kind of like, oh, I don't want to look at that. So now I'm going to start drawing in my collar for my scarecrow, and this is actually a recreation from Shelly Nicole here on YouTube. I love her. She has amazing art. Oh my gosh, check her out please if you already haven't. So now I'm just going to go and fill in my sunflower with some yellow body paint, and I'm just going to go all around my flower until it's all filled in. So now I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and some orange body paint, and I'm just going to give it a little bit more dimension before we go in with red next. I kind of wanted this sunflower to have a lot of depth to it, so it looks like it's more realistic, like it's literally on my face versus a actual cartoony type of flower. That's why I'm taking so many steps to kind of go back and forth with shading and go back and forth with the different colors. I just want this to be vibrant, but at the same time kind of more realistic, if you get my drift. Oh my gosh, the most satisfying part, the outlining. So we're just using a basic black body paint, or you can use a eyeliner or whatever tickles your fancy, girl, to outline your beautiful flower. And I don't know why this part is just so relaxing to me. Just watching it right now is just making me sleepy. I can't even hold you. So after we highlighted our sunflower, I'm going to start filling in my patch. I went in with a peachy orangey color and I honestly was not feeling that color. So then I went back in with a more vibrant orange, the same orange I used for my sunflower. So yeah, you see my face. Oh my God, I'm like not feeling this at all. I'm like trying to make it work and it's like not happening like at all. So I went back in over with a better orange and I liked it a lot better. So now I'm going to go in with a black eyeliner and I'm just going to shade where the black meets the brown of my sunflower. And now we're going to go in with any type of like black crayon type of pencil you have, and that's going to be the base to our eyeshadow look for our patch part of our eye. I wanted to keep this really simple because I didn't want to take away from like everything else that's going on my face. So yeah, so we're just doing a basic black smoky eye. You can just do whatever, however you want to do it. And yeah, so I'm literally using just one eyeshadow for this. Just one. Okay. So now I'm just going to start cutting a sponge. I didn't have any textured sponges, so I made one myself. And I just dipped that into some brown body paint to kind of start off making my collar. So we're going to go in with brown body paint. And we're going to start making streaks down our collar. And this is going to be the flaps of our collar. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to start shading a lot and painting over it. So now I'm going to outline my collar with some black body paint. And now I'm going to start adding my foundation at this point before I start shading. And sorry if you see me talking a lot, you guys. My friend actually popped up on me while I was in the middle of filming. And yeah, so if you see me talking a lot, I'm talking to her. Don't worry, I'm not talking to an imaginary friend that's in my head. Moving on. So now we're going to start off our shading with a very dark eyeshadow, and we're going to start shading the sides of our flaps. So I'm going to just go all around and just paint the lower corners of each flap to kind of start making it pop out a little bit more. Now we're going to go in with a black eyeshadow and repeat the same process. And of course, since we are shading, we also have to highlight. So I'm using a white body paint to kind of highlight the opposite side of our flaps so it looks like it's actually popping up away from our collarbones. So now we're going to start creating our rope choker. I'm going to make little lines going like diagonally across my neck, and then we're going to go the total opposite way right above those little lines. So right now I'm just adding really random like scratches, textures all over my collar at this point, because even though we're kind of glam up top, we're still Scarecrow. So, you know, we got to get a little messy, you know, got to look a little worn down and beat up. So I'm just going all around my face and just flicking the brush anywhere. So now we're going to start outlining where the rope knots are, and I'm going to continue to do this on the top as well. Going back into that brown eyeshadow, we're just going to start shading all around our collar. I'm going to shade underneath the knot. I'm going to shade on the bottom of our actual collar. And I'm also going to use this later on down the line to actually shade around my patch and my sunflower and also my mouth. So now I'm going to start filling in my mouth with some black body paint, and I'm just simply making really jagged lines. So it doesn't have to be perfect. They don't have to be the same. I'm just randomly picking places that I think are kind of empty, and I want to add more like drama by adding like a little bit more dramatic lines here and there. I'm also going to start outlining my patch, and then I'm going to also outline my nose. So now for some stitches, I'm going to actually use some white body paint for this. I'm going to just add random stitches all over the patch and on my nose and stuff. So I'm just randomly picking places and just putting them wherever I like. It doesn't matter. I'm just randomly placing them where I feel looks right. So now I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner, and I'm just going to make the little holes for where the stitches are going in and out of, because that's the only good thing this liner is good for. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding though. But yeah, I'm just going around all my stitches. I'm going to apply some lashes, and then I'm going to add my hat on, and you are done. Oh wait, no I'm not, girl. We got to spare ourselves down because I'm a little too dramatic. All right guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this look for you. So I will be seeing you guys in the next tutorial, which will be this Saturday. Bye.